Hey guys, Twirly here, and I am going to show you how to duplicate infinite power nodes here at the end of Chapter 1 in Dead Space 2. Now it's only taken me about, I'd say 30 minutes or so, non-stop doing this, and I almost have the amount that I need to continue going through the game. A couple of things, this glitch works on all systems, which is the PC, 360, and PS3. It works on any playthrough and on any difficulty, even hardcore. Okay, so once you get up this elevator to this here balloon room, do not pick up this power node right here. You're going to need it for the glitch, so just save it for a little bit later. Just keep moving on. Okay, so if you're doing this on your first playthrough or even on hardcore, you're going to want to arm yourself at the store and save it so you don't have problems trying to kill the tripod. Okay, so just like in the first room with the balloons and the power node, there's another power node right where my crosshair is, right there. And you want to leave that alone because you need that one later as well. Just go on and beat the tripod in this room here. Okay, so now that the tripod is dead, you are going to want to go back to the balloon room first. So leave this power node alone right now. We're going to get that one second. So go on and head over to the balloon room. Now I would recommend that once you've killed the tripod, you don't pick anything up. I've had comments on previous videos saying that you can pick stuff up, but I would recommend you don't. So now, just remember, you don't want to pick anything up in your inventory, including the node. So pick it up with Kinesis and just drag it along with you and continue back to the tripod room with it. Okay, so if you want, you can chuck that right over there. It'll just make it a little quicker. You want to take it into this room here. Drag it down this ramp with you. Now you want to take it and place it on the ramp here. Perfect. And make sure it's on this here white part. Like, see how I didn't place it in the middle or on the very side? You want to place it on the white part. Now go back and get the power node that is in, floating in space. Okay, you're going to want to take this to the same area. You're going to want to place this one on the opposite side, so over here. Now, just in case it starts rolling when you try to put it down, just pick it back up with Kinesis and put it back down. You pretty much need to aim all the way down as far as you can, so you know it's flat. Ah, see, there you go. You don't want it doing that. You need it to stay still, just like so. Okay, so once you have those set in place, I'm going to go through this door right here, come all the way back here to this vent, which actually leads to Chapter 2, but of course we're not doing that just yet. Hold this door off. Don't ask me why, it just helps the glitch work for some reason. Get it out of the way, walk forward a bit, because you have to get close enough to this door. Now, you're going to need to go all the way back to the balloon room one more time before you can start duplicating. So head back there. Okay, so once you get back to this room, you're going to want to count 15 seconds the moment you walk through that doorway right there. Now you can start picking up these power nodes here. First, come to the door. Use your kinesis. Now, once you pick it up with kinesis, don't drop it at all, or you'll mess up the glitch. At least don't drop it until you come back here, and you can place it right on the floor. Turn around, come back, and just keep picking them up. Now you want to make sure that when you're bringing the power nodes back here that you step through this here doorway, all the way through it, and then you can set it down, and make sure you set it within this square. Now I've had a couple complaints from people, and it's actually happened to me a few times where after you're done duplicating and you go to the next chapter, what happens is the game corrupts itself somehow. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, and this is the reason why I've remade this video, because I think I know what the issue is. What happens is basically people do this, and I think that they're picking up their power nodes too fast, and when they do that, it causes the game to pretty much trap you into a room at a certain point, like not very far into the next chapter, and you just, it's kind of retarded. So now I try to make sure I don't set these on top of each other, just next to each other. You can buy a DLC weapon, which is free, and put a bunch, like say 18 nodes into a plasma cutter, and turn around and sell it for 90,000. Whereas if you're trying to duplicate a $1,000 money clip, it would take you 90 of these stupid clips just to get 90,000. And if you don't have any of the DLCs, I would recommend that you just duplicate anywhere between 80 and 120 of these nodes, because it kind of depends on which weapons you're going to use throughout the game. So once you're done upgrading all your weapons, you may or may not have some nodes left over. You also, once you're done duplicating, do not go back and save it, because going that far away from all these duplicated nodes will actually make the duplicated nodes disappear, and you have lost all your work. So do not try and go back and save it. Just keep duplicating until you're ready to pick them up into your inventory. Also, I would count how many nodes you've duplicated as you're going along, so that you know how many you have and how many you want. I would highly recommend you use this back plating and not this one, even though you can use this one, because you need to get close enough to that door right there so that the nodes actually continue to duplicate. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of something I mentioned earlier. See how I have some of these DLC weapons? They cost 0 to buy. So, go ahead and buy a pulse rifle there. Come over to the bench. Pulse rifle now. One. Okay, so now that I bought that gun for free, only used about, what, maybe 20 nodes, somewhere around there. Come back here, and now I'm going to sell it for $115,000.